epidemic in this country. Charlotte Business Journal reports 30% of residents in North Carolina alone are obese. What do you do about that? Steve Siebold is with us this morning. Got a book called Die Fat or Get Tough. Good morning to you.
Hey, good morning.
So it's all in the mind? I thought it was all in the waistline, right?
Well, it starts in the mind. I mean, it's about really taking responsibility and realizing that mental toughness really is the answer to being fit.
You sound like a football coach.
Yeah, it's kind of like that kind of a philosophy, that kind of a strategy.
Okay, so everybody says, I could lose a few pounds. Some people say, I could lose more than that. How do you get the mindset going? How do you get started?
Well, I think the first thing is, honestly, is to make a decision. You've really got to decide, I'm going to lose this weight. And it's a linear process. In other words, you do the work, you get the result. There really is no mystery in weight loss.
Okay, we always do that January 1st.
Right, of course, exactly. Yeah,
what happens 30 days or 60 days in? That's when the toughness comes in.
Yeah,
right?
I think we lose our resolve, obviously, but the problem is that we're blaming, as a society, we're blaming the food companies and, you know,
we do a good job of that. You know?
Well, yeah, we don't want to take responsibility. I mean, we don't want to take responsibility for our own weight loss, and without that, there's nothing. I mean, no one can do this for us.
Okay, we can make a plan, but where does this whole idea of mental toughness come in? How do you kind of shift to where that's the goal? This is the primary focus.
Well, the doctors say it's not about willpower, but it really is about willpower. I mean, 8 years ago, I was 40 pounds overweight, and I lost the 40 pounds, and other people have lost much more weight than me, of course, but when you talk to them, it really is about discipline and willpower. There is no mystery, and we're trying to make something simple mysterious.
So it has to do with picking choices at the table and things like that. It has to do with, what, exercise? What are the areas where you have to get tough in?
I think, well, for the book, we interviewed 500 fat people, 500 fit people, and I went to dinner with them, lunch, dinner, breakfast, and what I found was, I thought more like a fat person. That was not a good thing. But what I found was the fit people eat for health, while the fat people, like me at this point, ate for pleasure. I'm eating the pizza and the donuts, and they're eating the salmon.
They're great.
Yeah, I know they are, but it makes us fat.
Pizza's awesome.
It's killing us as a country, though. I mean...
Okay, now go back to the healthy person. They're eating for health. They're eating not the pizza and the donuts. They're going for...
They're eating the salmon. They're getting the salad, and I'm getting the pizza and the cheeseburgers and all that.
But they're still
stuff.
eating. They're not skipping meals.
Oh no, they're eating and they're full and they feel great. They're eating for energy and vitality and health, and they're really consciously eating as opposed to unconsciously eating anything they feel like.
Do you look at them as somebody who's mentally tough? You look at them as being fit, but where's that the whole idea of mental tough? That's what I think is different about this, is that you're saying you got to have that attitude. You got to wake up and go to bed every night with that, right?
Right. It's really a mental toughness book for dieters. That's really what it comes down to. And so it's really about the mindset.
Okay, if we're almost out of time, but give me a good first step. If you want somebody to shift gears, what's a good first step?
We have a program we used to sell for $500 called fatloser.com. We give it away after the recession. Yeah. We give it away for free. It's a 21-day video course. People can go to fatloser.com, take the course, all for free, and then make sure you stick to it. That's all you have to do.
Get tough.
Get tough.
Hey, thank you very much.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
It sounds easy, but it makes sense. If you want to pick up the book, he says Amazon.com. Great place to pick it up there. Get tough. This is a good time. You know, everybody waits for January 1st. Now's a good time to do it. Yeah. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks.